court order. So in other words, the guy's, making a pretty decent salary and he's able to do that. He'll do it. They don't worry about the money. So they've got good hearts. They're still trying to protect their wife, even after she's abandoned the marriage. But shame on these women who manipulate and twist and extort that money out of the husband. So it is a big problem. There's the other problem too, is that, okay, what do you do when you go into a marriage and you've already got a good nest egg? Should you have a prenuptial agreement or not? That's, there's two sides on that issue too, isn't there? It's like, okay, in some ways I'd say, yeah, you better, because you don't want to lose half of what you've gained. But on the other hand, I go, well, aren't you kind of setting yourself up that I don't think this marriage is going to work, so we better have a prenuptial agreement? Maybe you shouldn't get married to her. Maybe you're so concerned that it's going to burn down that you're going, I better protect myself. I can see it either way, honestly.
Hey, David, I came up with a solution to that. I'm Catholic.
Okay.
So in the Catholic Church, they say no prenuptial, because that is like preparing for divorce. Okay, I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
How about doing the opposite? How about a marriage contract? Because if you don't have a marriage contract, you have a marriage contract. It's written by the state. Now, you write your own marriage contract, or the church does. This is the husband's roles, duties, responsibilities. This is the wife's. This is what marriage is. Now, you sign your name here under, it's an oath before God, penalty of whatever. So now you're not defining what happens in the event of dissolution. You're saying this is what marriage is. And I suppose you could put an appendage on what happens in the event that either party fail to perform their duties. So the concept of a marriage contract is completely different. And I think it's necessary because people enter into marriage not knowing what they're entering into these days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you trust the court system, Steve?
I don't trust the court system. The contract has no validity. Just assume that. But there's a personal commitment. The information was conveyed. There's an oath there.